Wow. This is...
You got to ask Jesus Christ.
I don't have
sinners.
to do anything.
We're all sinners.
Okay.
He's not going to force you to do it.
You're sinning right now.
No, I'm not, motherfucker. You fucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking accuser. You motherfucking accuser. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
You motherfucking accuser. Accuser of the fucking brethren, you motherfucker.
For thou art my defender, my helper, and hast preserved my body from destruction and from the snare of the slanderous tongue, and from the lip that forged lies, and have been my helper against my enemies. Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders of GMS. Also salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing this truth. And also shalom to the rest of the hopeful elect. If you've been keeping up with what's going on in the world events, especially what's taking place, over there in the Middle East and America, you'll know that this is about to take place, what I was reading. The snare of the slanderous tongue, is coming for us. That's in these camps. That's in the camps, all right? That's what's coming, okay? The book of Job speaks about the scourge of the tongue, being delivered from the scourge of the tongue, okay? Now, why am I speaking about this? It's because this right here, it says, 1 killed, 2 other brothers injured by shooter with ISIS, ties to Old Dominion University, right? And as you can see, right, it's a so-called Negro, right? And they're trying to leak him to Islam or, Iran or ISIS, which we know the CIA started ISIS, the U.S. government started ISIS, right? So the next thing they're trying to do, guess what? They're going to try to link us to this bull crap right here, because we're their next target. All right, we're the ones that's bringing their wickedness to the forefront. Okay, that's why it's written in the book of Isaiah. It said, make a man offender for a word. All right, let's read this. It tells you, Revelations 2:10, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, knowing that he have but a short time. All right. No, I mixed up 2 scriptures. It says, the devil shall cast some of you in the prison, be thou faithful unto death. And that probably was another scripture mixed in. Well, whatever. You get what I'm saying. I'll grab it anyway since I'm mangling it. All right. It says, Isaiah 29:21, make a man an offender for a word, right? What's an offender? Somebody that's being accused of something, okay? Or being convicted of something. All right? Matter of fact, let's read it in the NLT. It says, those who convict the innocent by their false testimony, you see, will disappear. So that's what this devil is doing. He's going to bring a false testimony upon you, man. All right. But the Lord is going to be with us. It says, they make a man an offender for a word and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate and turn aside the just for a thing or not. Right. And this is the snare. All right. For them to bring up lies. All right. Say that you're part of ISIS. Okay. Even what they're doing with the Northern Kingdom, with the Latinos, that was all a snare. So they can put what? Ice and boots on the ground in the U.S. Okay? And get them concentration camps ready. All right? That's their reason to, build up more concentration camps. You see? So everything is a snare. It says, CBS is reporting that the former shooter was identified as a former Virginia National Guardsman, 36-year-old Mohammed Bello Jalou, who pleaded guilty in October 2016 of attempting to provide material support to ISIS, which was at time referred to as ISIL. This incident is being investigated as a terror-related attack, according to the Federal Bureau Investigation. Now tell me this, what do a Negro has to do with ISIS, man? Why would a nigga support ISIS? Because it's all a setup. All right. And this is just the beginning. You see? This is how they this is how they set you up, you know. This is how they basically roll out the red carpet for it. It says around 2:30 a.m. police received calls about an active shooter on ODU's campus. CBS News reports that Jallo was walking around Constant Hall and asked if he arrived at the ROC class, law enforcement source told CBS News. And this dude probably don't even exist. All right? Or this dude is probably what you call that? A damn sleeper cell, man. You know? Manchurian candidate. When someone responded that it was a shooter opened fire, fatally injured a class instructor who was a retired Army. ODU official says 2 people were injured as a result. They both initially reported to be in critical condition. During the press conference, officials said another victim arrived at a different hospital and their condition is not currently known. See? So you can't trust these devils, man. And this sent me to another article when I clicked the bottom of it. Yeah, so this guy, he just decided to, join ICE. Come on, man. See, quoted again, we are not ignorant to Satan's devices. We know what you devils are doing. And that's what that dude Vocab Malone was trying to do, man. He was trying to link us to Islam, man. That's why we were telling people, hey, man, don't deal with that dude. Okay? Let's go to this scripture. Job 5:21. And this basically says the same thing was written in the book of Sirach. All right? Some of us is going to be, hid from the things that's coming. But we know this is coming. Job 5:19, he shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. And thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue. Let's read that in the NLT. And ye will be safe from slander. Have no fear when destruction comes. You see? So don't too much worry about this stuff, but keep your head on the swivel. But if it's in the Lord's will for that you have to die, or you have to sit in prison, right? Like it says, hold on. I was quoting this earlier. Then guess what? That's what's written for you. Revelations 2:10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. You see? So you're going to be tried. Everybody's going to be tried. All right. It's also written that the Lord, he's going to try the world. But hey, the saints is going to have their trial too, have their test too. Ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And you might face death or be put to death. But we know what the book of Thessalonians says. All right. The dead shall rise, man. All right. They're going to be beamed up first on the chariots. All right. When salvation is coming. Okay. So let's see. Hold on. Let's see if we can find something else on this article. If not, all right, they just really going into it. All right, so let's go and hear some more scriptures. This is what the scriptures say. Hold on, no, hold on. Let me accuser. All right, here we go. And it should pop up. Revelations 12 and 10. Hold on. Hold on, it's a video. It kind of funny. Hold on. Like, bear with me. All right, so that was the scripture. Revelations 12 and 10 says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come the salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power, or the kingdom of Yahweh, and the power of Hamashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, who accused them before our power day and night. Right now, why is he the accuser? Let's look up the word accuser. All right, let's go over here. Let's look up the word accuser. Matter of fact, this is the word accuse. It says a complaint of the law against one in the assembly, complaint at the law, especially Satan the accuser. And who's Satan? So-called white man, all right? All right, accuser says before a judge to make an accusation. You see? To make an accusation. All right? Oh, those guys are terrorists. You see? Making up false things. It tells you, hold on. Let's grab this too. Psalms 50 and 19, it says, thou givest thou mouths to evil, thou tongue framest deceit. Thou sittest and speaketh against thy brother. Thou slanderest thy own mother's son. You see? And that's what this devil is about to do. Slander his own mother's son. Because we know Esau is our evil twin. All right? I'll just say that, man. All right? It tell you, you know, what Esau and Jacob came out looking like. All right? One would be the Caucasian race today, and one would be you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. But why is he slandering us? It says these things hast thou done, and I kept silence. So the Lord hath kept silence with this devil. Thou thoughtest I was altogether such as one is thyself. See, he thought the Lord was on his side. But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thy eyes. You see? And that's why he's doing this, because that's what we're being set in order. All right. We done rose up, man. All right. That valley of dry bones, man. And guess what? That pumps fear in Esau's heart, man. Okay? I think I'm going to be done with this lesson, man. Hey, so with that, I hope you is edified. Hope you, take heed. Be careful out there. Keep your head on the swivel. Giving all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shimmer Awashai by Shimmer Kakadash. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Also salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing this truth. And also shalom to the rest of the whole full leg. Peace.